Wait. This one's fresh too. Let's watch this. Watch this.
All those witches, bro.
If you keep letting him in, he's gonna hurt you.
He's tweaking, though.
That's what I'm afraid of.
After an elderly woman fails to heed an officer's ominous warning about her son, Albuquerque police fear the worst when her face appears on missing persons posters.
What?
But nothing could prepare them for the twisted story.
Oh no, I think I know what's going on here.
Or the horrifying discovery waiting for them.
She's in the freezer.
The
No way.
Is based on official police records.
No way.
And some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, on October 28, 2025, a care worker contacts police for a welfare check after receiving an unusual call from the son of one of her elderly clients. Over a week earlier, the same woman, 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, had been reported missing by her niece. Officers arrive at the home Ernestina shares with her son, but despite knocking several times, they get no answer. They instead turn to the neighbors, who share their own concerns.
He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving New Mexico with her boyfriend, and that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then like a couple days later, he came and knocked and he's like, hey, by any chance, do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago.
Like 2 weeks ago.
And you haven't seen her in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while.
According to the neighbor, the dark gray Chevy Camaro belonged to Ernestina and was not his to sell.
They were fighting.
Oh, so he can't sell it. Dang.
They were fighting.
Dang.
She's left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old.
He probably needed that drug money, allegedly. I don't think I used it right.
Trying to fight him.
I'm gonna start throwing that word around.
Yeah, I'm homie. He said he's thugging.
He's thugging shit. Allegedly.
They add that her son, identified as 49-year-old.
Oh yeah, you definitely know he's a tweaker.
Knocking several
allegedly.
Times, but he doesn't answer.
Allegedly.
We're not gonna go away.
I'm serious.
Come on, man. Yeah, come on. He's coming to the front door.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in. Let's see.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite, man.
Okay.
They bite, they don't bark.
Yeah, can I shut the door so they don't run off?
My partner's coming in, too.
Oh, okay. It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that.
What's been going on?
My mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
Right through 36
Just trying to get some rest.
Wait. How old did they say he was? How old did they say he was?
Doesn't answer. 49-year-old Lee
49
should be home. They tried knocking several more.
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Someone shut that dog up. Someone shut that dog up before I start tweaking, man.
Or something.
15?
Leroy allows the officer to go into Ernestina's bedroom in order to search for any clues that may help them locate her. There, the officer finds a dresser and closet full of her clothing,
as
well as medications prescribed to Ernestina, items she likely would have taken with her. Meanwhile, his partner continues speaking with Leroy in the living room.
So we've gotten calls.
I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow, too.
Which detective?
Spinks.
Spinks?
Stephanie Spinks, yeah.
Spinks.
I'm trying to work too, man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying to get at you?
Dudes that harass me and stuff, but I never went at her like that. You know what I mean?
But this is far from the truth. 2 years earlier, in November of 2023, Ernestina contacted police after an incident with her son.
November 2023? 2 years ago already? Fucking hell, bro. That's when I started streaming.
So what happened today?
I don't know. Because,
well, not really. Not starting. It's whenever I I was testing my PC out to see if it could handle it.
I'm not he thinks I'm a witch. See, he's doing meth right now.
Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew he was tweaking.
He got up bad, but he didn't, really hurt me.
We got it from the source here.
He put you on the bed and, like they're gonna choke me, but he
From
didn't.
the
He said he was gonna choke you.
may her soul rest in peace. She said he was on the subs.
officer advised Ernestina that the best course of action was to issue a summons and take Leroy to court on battery charges, but she was against the idea.
I just want him to get medical help. He used to be in a mental hospital.
You don't want her started?
He used to be in a mental hospital. He's on subs. What?
Yeah, at this point, with the way he's been behaving the last few days, it's just getting worse.
That's wild. That's wild.
He's gonna hurt you. I'll get
But
you.
I want him to get help. I really do, because he needs it badly. Because he's already, twice attacked me and
Twice. Jeez, man.
he's gonna kill me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
Now, 2 years
She even
later,
knew.
Ernestina has vanished.
This has been going on for years, you know what I mean? And I've never once raised a hand to her. This last time I just told her, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help, man. I don't know how they just paint me out to be the bad guy because unfortunately, we live together. She's a grown woman. She's seen some dude, Jose. I don't get in her business, dude,
Okay. And how long was she seeing Jose or Angel for?
I'm not sure. Years, man. They were together for a while, dude.
So when did they recently break up?
No, they broke up a while ago. It was 2-3 years ago.
If Ernestina and her boyfriend broke up several years ago, Leroy's claim that the pair went to Mexico together is that much harder to believe. Little do they know Leroy is harboring more than one dark secret.
That's when they find her, no?
Come to light. After leaving Ernestina's bedroom,
Uh-huh.
the officer heads toward the kitchen.
Oh
I
no.
got that there for the dog. They pee by the fridge and there's like rats living at the bottom. I don't want that pee, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Getting in there and mixing with the rats and causing a mess, man.
Oh no.
The officer digs through the clutter, pushing food aside until he sees black trash bags at the bottom. As he begins lifting them, a horrifying realization sets in.
Oh no. Dude, I bet this cop's heart sank.
Week after 15th to 17th?
Cause it's sank for me, bro. What the hell? I'm not even a cop. I'm not even there.
What's up, boss?
Oh no.
Go and put your hand by your back.
Yeah, he knew.
She's in the freezer.
I know. Hey, dude. I know. I'm waiting for a lawyer, man.
Be quiet.
I know.
What the hell?
Stars as supervisor?
Since the dogs can't be
I
allowed to
know it
roam
looks
now
bad.
crime scene, they let
What?
them stay in the back of the cruiser with Leroy.
Sorry, guys. They're gonna take that away for the rest of my life, buddy. I'm sorry, guys, okay? I'm sorry, guys.
A sergeant soon arrives and is quickly brought up to speed. The officer then checks on his colleague.
You good?
Freak the hell out at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I was not expecting.
Dang.
I wouldn't have expected that either. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt
I
it
couldn't
was.
believe my eyes.
I felt it was 31 right off the bat, but
Let's wait for the CS.
Okay.
Because I want them here to help make the determination, and then I'll get my eyes on it. Because
She's like wrapped in a black trash bag, but
Yeah.
it's clearly the outline of a body.
I work for you guys. I don't really turn myself in. Probably the first couple days, guaranteed.
He's already confessing on cam.
Wouldn't change. I tried everything, dude. Pleasing, begging, praying.
Leroy waits for nearly 4 hours while the crime scene is processed. Finally, animal control arrives to take custody of his 2 dogs and informs him they'll be placed on a 14-day hold.
And then what? What happens?
Leroy is brought into an interrogation room where he will soon share a chilling story full of unexpected twists. Before they begin, the detective asks him if there's anyone who can collect his 2 dogs from the animal shelter.
Telling you, man, I have nobody, eh?
I know that a lot of your, you feel like a lot of your family members are kind of mixed up in all this. Is there
They are
anybody?
mixed up in that shit, man. A lot of people are. You'd be surprised.
Is there anybody that you trust?
Probably not. I don't know where you guys live, but all that whole hood we live in,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them swing that way.
What?
You know what I mean? A lot of witches, eh? Anything for a...
In an attempt to understand more about Leroy's mental state, investigators speak with his brother and sister-in-law. His brother explains that Leroy suffers from delusions that may be connected to illicit
Okay.
substance abuse.
He was pretty normal
Okay.
when he was not anything. Like, he kind of stuck to himself a little bit, but he would kind of have conversations with
Yeah, that's why you don't do
Um,
drugs.
And then when he was, the reason I'm assuming it was meant that he was on, or maybe he's coming off of it, whatever, he was a lot different person.
Ernestina brought up similar concerns during the incident with Leroy that occurred 2 years before her death.
I thought he was gonna be like he usually is in the morning, he's gonna be nice and everything. But then he started getting, see, I was killing the dog, and I'm not killing the dog, you know, I'm not a witch.
Well, I know we were out here yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Because it's still kind of the
This is
same
how it came
thing.
yesterday.
He's freaking out a little bit, so maybe drug like meth related, you think?
You know, he was telling me that she was hanging out with some bad people, and that our mom had promised our souls to the devil, like mine and his.
What?
You know, and that, I mean, he went into the whole, when he was married to his ex-wife, he saw a demon having sex with her.
What the
He said
fuck?
that Angel, my mom, and my grandmother had a devil baby or demon baby in the house that they saw, that he saw, that they were going to
What the hell? Look at him.
you know?
He's laughing about it
They're all
too.
from the same covenant, dude.
Okay.
It's real, man. I know how it sounds. All those are witches, bro.
Did
They,
you?
you know, it's funny how they all start calling on the Lord. You know what I mean? They all do the same. They start calling on the Lord, wanting justice. And all them evil just like that, dude. First sign of trouble, they're the first ones to call the cops and shit. You know what I mean? Get down and start praying to God. You do it, oh, you're a rat, and you know what I mean? But they're the first to start doing it.
Leroy's brother believes there could be another reason for his delusions, recalling a tragic incident he supposedly suffered years ago while hitchhiking in Roswell, New Mexico.
So he got
What?
in the car with them
He
to get a
fell.
ride, and I guess what had happened is they took him to like a house somewhere, and I guess a bunch of guys beat him up, right? And then they cut him. That's why he's got that scar. So they just took a knife and cut him. They ran over him with a Ford Bronco, so he had shattered hips and his lungs were collapsed, and they left him in the field to die. And then somebody that was either in the area or saw what was going on, had a bit of a conscience, whatever, called 911, you know, and said there's a guy in the field, basically. So they took him and had to fly him to Lubbock, and he was there for a while. But like I said, it was like, you know, like a football. He was so beat up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
bad, like
Yeah,
brain injury.
yeah, that would be my guess. That's what I think started to intensify all this stuff.
Yeah, probably.
You see people killing their parents for? Crazy, bro. I'm just trying to kill me every day of my life, dude.
According to police records, Leroy believed his mother, working in concert with other conspirators, had spent the last 17 years waging a campaign of intimidation and harassment against him. Though it wasn't captured on camera,
What?
according to police records, Leroy admitted that before he attempted to dismember his mother, he first strangled her.
During it, I was just like, why can't you just leave me the alone, man? What did I ever do to you, man? So I love you, do everything I could for you. I don't know, I said some too, but I got nothing to hide from you guys or anybody, you know what I mean? I'm a man, dude. I can admit to whatever I do.
But what he'll soon admit goes far beyond what investigators could have ever imagined.
After you killed your mother,
What does being a man have to do with
you said
this?
you waited a couple days before trying to cut her up
Yeah.
to let the blood thicken?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I really didn't want to do
Where
it.
was she when you did that? Like, where'd you leave her?
I put her in the freezer. Bro.
Okay, you left her in the freezer.
I told you, I put her in there and I left her in there.
She
I
just
threw
stayed
on top and never looked at her again,
until you tried
It's
it.
still bugging me, you know?
Mhm.
It's still bugging me. I don't even want to see her, you know? I love her, I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her.
According to
And
police records, the care
why?
worker who requested the welfare check on Ernestina had become concerned when Leroy contacted them, asking to receive pay for her care.
One thing we found that
Oh, he wanted money for the stuff, I bet.
In her apartment, dated 2019, that stated that she was like
Allegedly.
Progressive dementia.
Oh, okay.
And that
Allege.
I guess the letter was so that
assisted living.
she could get into assisted living if she
We
wanted
didn't know her
to.
to have dementia, you know what I mean? So it's like probably why my brother was getting paid by the state to take care of her.
After he called to request the money, he was transferred to Ernestina's case manager. It was then that Leroy disclosed she was missing.
I did tell him it's disturbing how you're pushy on your pay when your mom's sick, and then he was like,
Or mom's missing.
right, missing. And then he was like, well, am I gonna get paid or not? And I said, no. So then the call dropped in.
Leroy's brother also shared his mother's banking information with detectives, revealing that Leroy continued to access and use her bank cards.
The nightmares stopped. I said nightmares every night. They stopped at least. But still, it wasn't worth it,
When did the nightmare stop?
I don't know, I guess when I killed her, they stopped instantly.
What?
I finally slept. I haven't slept for over 30 minutes in 17 years. I keep getting up. It's a trip, I don't know, man. Say it's witchcraft.
Bro was bogging.
I don't know what she did. It's not something you could prove, you know what I mean?
During the investigation,
I don't know.
detectives identified Ernestina's ex-boyfriend, the man Leroy had earlier claimed went with her to Mexico, as Jose Angel Frias. But as they dug deeper, a disturbing pattern began to emerge. Jose had also vanished.
What?
With a Spanish-speaking officer assisting as a translator, an investigator was able to reach Jose's brother by phone.
He vanished.
He said that he's been looking for him for 3 years. He knows that, yeah. He worked at a Hilton hotel here in Albuquerque.
He also disappeared?
Okay.
Tell him
Huh.
we're also looking for his brother.
No, but tell him we'll start looking into it.
Leroy's brother claims he only met Jose a couple of times, and he has no idea where he is now. As far as he knows, Jose left Ernestina years ago.
I don't think he got along with my brother too much toward, like, sometimes, like, he just, you know, their personalities, and I think, like, with my brother, with his paranoia, you know, he probably thought that Angel wanted to kill him too, probably, I don't know. So maybe they didn't get along so well. That's probably part of the reason that Angel guy, like, left.
But as Leroy's interrogation continues, he makes a damning admission regarding the missing man, and the last time he ever saw him.
When he was in bed.
Was he asleep?
Nah, he was. So I shot him the first time he woke up.
What?
Where did you shoot him?
I never shot no one before like that, so I got a pillow and I pulled it with the gun, like, you know, the pillow you sleep on. And when I shot it, when it recoiled, it got stuck. He's screaming. That's the worst scream I've ever heard in my life that a man made. It was awful, bro. I thought for sure I'd never kill no one after that.
Then what happened?
I didn't know what to do. I had to pull the pillow off, then I had to recock it again. And then I shot him again. Boom.
Where'd you shoot him that time?
I thought I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
I don't know, but one didn't hit him in the head. Like I said, there was a big old pillow. He was laying down.
What happened after the second time you shot him?
He shot him. Stopped making that noise,
And he was dead then?
Yeah.
Wait, so he was responsible for his disappearance? Huh?
I don't know, I felt really bad about that, when I did that. I used to have nightmares about that.
Leroy claims that his mother was in the living room at the time and must have heard the gunshots coming from the bedroom.
She came in about the second time I shot him. She goes, "What did you do?" And I turned around and I pointed a gun at her and I was like, "It should be you too, man." Well, I called the cops. I threw a gun down. I said, call the cops, eh? She's like, I can't have you in prison. I need you.
And then what happened?
My life went on.
You cut him off?
She took me to the Lowe's and bought a saw off. It was gonna be a chainsaw because I never cut nobody off.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I did some work for a company for a couple of years, and that thing cut through everything.
According to police records, a search warrant was executed on Leroy's apartment, in which they located a reciprocating saw with what appeared to be dried bloodstains on the blade.
What the
It
hell?
was found under the kitchen sink.
Did you use the same saw?
So where did they put him?
Threw that one away.
Or what was left of him?
My mom likes to keep everything. She wanted to keep it.
Did you put Jose in the freezer at all?
Yeah. I put my freezer too, right away.
Okay.
I can't remember how quick we did it. She helped me, eh? I don't know why I told her to call cops, eh?
Wait, so there was 2 people in the freezer then?
I sold my soul.
Nah.
How long did it? How
I
long
know
did it?
God wouldn't talk to me, eh?
And who was the one who was cutting him?
We both did.
Both of you?
I did most of it though. She told me to, I'll do whatever. She tells me to.
It's wild.
I didn't ask her about killing him though, because she wouldn't let me. But I was gonna kill her that day too, eh? But I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I figured maybe she's trying to take me out because I know she thinks I'm gonna say something. She knows I wasn't, I don't know, man. It started getting like way worse, man. And I wish I could bring her back. All the bad she's done to me. I was waiting to bring her back. I'd even trade places with her.
According to court records, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos was indicted on an open count of murder, as well as tampering with evidence and abuse of a resident resulting in death. He entered a plea of not guilty. After an evaluation, Leroy was determined to be incompetent to stand trial and was committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment aimed at restoring competency. Jose Angel Frias remains listed as a missing person on the New Mexico Department of Public Safety website. As of now, Leroy's statements regarding his and Ernestina's role in Jose's disappearance remain unsubstantiated.
Oh, so it was all a legend. All right. Dang. Well, damn, that was an insane one, dude.